Greetings and welcome to the November 4th edition of The Pulse. I'm Dennis Flores. This week on The Pulse, we spotlight a Manchester resident that is more used to being on the other side of the camera, and we get a read on the Manchester debate on one of the most known buildings in town. We will have these stories and more on this episode of The Pulse. Mr. Paul Ofria could be called Mr. Manchester. He is there at almost every sporting event and extracurricular activity that you could imagine, helping to document the students' experience in Manchester Public Schools. I recently had the opportunity to walk with Mr. Ofria and learn more about his craft and passion.
Today, Dennis Flores and I are going to explore one of Manchester's many talented photographers, Mr. Ofria. What got you started into taking pictures?
Well, I was at Manchester Community College as a sports information director, and they wanted pictures to go with the stories I was writing. And this was before Facebook, late like 2007, 8. And so they wanted pictures to go on the website. And I just grabbed a camera at Best Buy and thought that's all I ever was going to need, 2 lenses, and then it just kind of took off from there.
So what's your favorite type of pictures to take? Obviously you're big into sports. Do you like classroom settings better, or are you more of like a sports type photographer?
Yeah, I like taking pictures of things that are happening naturally, events. I'm not big on posed pictures, though you have to do them. You have to gather groups together, like if you're doing a wedding. But I like candids, and I like just anything that's happening, any kind of event that's going on. I like to be there and catch people's expressions and catch them on the athletic field as well, classroom, band. I love doing Keith Berry's stuff.
Like marching band and all of that?
Yeah, all the events that he has, the concert bands, the Marine Band coming in the other day. That was fantastic.
So what's one thing that you wish you knew before you started this? Obviously you're big into Facebook, Instagram, Manchester as a whole, so what's one thing you wish you knew before you really started getting big into it?
Well, I wouldn't say there's one thing. I mean, I'm always learning, so there's something every day that I'm trying to pick up. I pick up things from students, from reading the newspaper. So I wouldn't say there's one. I can't pinpoint one thing that I wish I knew. I'm just glad that I'm able to learn every day.
As MHS students showcase their passions, Mr. Ofria has been able to show his passion through photography. From The Pulse, this has been Connor Ruganis reporting.
It was an honor to get to talk to Mr. Ofria and learn more about the work he does for the community. And one event that helps bring the community together is Lucky Taco Trivia Night. Summer Garapi visits the restaurant to see the fun shared on Wednesday nights.
Downtown Manchester is always a great place to gather with the community. On the corner of Main and Purnell Street, Lucky Taco holds the perfect event to get involved with Manchester. Wednesday trivia nights allow for community members to gather for a bite to eat as well as a fun game. Lifelong resident of Manchester, Ashley Flagg heads to Lucky Taco weekly to participate.
Definitely a returning guest for trivia night, and I think what keeps me coming back is the nature of the questions. They're always changing, they're always pushing the envelope a little bit, usually really funny, and I don't know, it's always nice when I find a category that I actually know so that I can feel really good about answering them.
Not only can customers participate, but staff can too. Waitress Shalissa Vasquez tunes in on her Wednesday night work shifts for a chance at a prize.
Well, I think it's great for the community to kind of find a place where they can come, get some good food, have a good atmosphere, and also benefit their small businesses and, you know, their local community. Everyone kind of benefits. It's a nice, diverse crowd, and it seems to everyone have a good time. So.
Thanks to the help of Seth Blair, these nights are consistent and possible.
What rock star directed the 2003 exploitation horror film House of a Thousand Corpses?
As a restaurant, I think Lucky Taco benefits both from people coming in and having a good time. So obviously there's the financial benefits from that. But there's also that sense of community. You look around, you see all this artwork, all this creativity with the food, and also the space that you're in. It really gives a sense of livelihood to Manchester, to the community.
Manchester does a great job of bringing the community together, and this local restaurant makes it enjoyable for everybody. Come on down to Wednesday trivia nights. Who knows? You may get lucky. From the Pulse, this has been Summer Garify reporting.
Trivia night sure seems like a blast with a ton of fun questions. But one serious question on a lot of minds in Manchester is the future of Mary Cheney Library. Zoe Evans heads downtown to see people's opinions on the potential big changes to the library.
The Manchester Public Library, known as the Mary Cheney Library, is currently going under a big vote. The town is currently under discussion whether to move the library to the Webster Bank, so we went around and asked others what they thought. What do you know about the vote on the Mary Cheney Library?
Nothing currently.
I don't know anything about the vote.
You can say that as well.
Nothing. Is to expand, right?
Do you know where the proposed location is for the new library?
I do not.
On Main Street, I know that, I think.
I do not.
Well, it's down the street at the Webster Bank. That's where they want to move it to.
They're tearing the Webster Bank down? That's my bank. Really? They're doing that?
Do you think the current library is big enough?
Yes, it is big enough. We don't get too many people here.
It's serves a purpose, you know?
Yeah. Oh, up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big enough, yeah.
If it was a more open plan, it would be. So, like, the size is fine, it's just a more open plan.
Currently, the Mary Cheney Library is only 26,000 square feet, while the new location is 75,000 square feet. Do you think the proposed library at 75,000 square feet is too big, given that the current library is only 26,000 square feet?
Is that a factor of 2, 3, something like that?
Maybe so, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, I think that, generally speaking, more open education for people is a better idea. So,
if you want to attract young families, which are the lifeblood of any community, things such as a larger library will probably pay off in the future.
If the library is moved, what do you think that the current Mary Cheney Library building should be used for?
Could it be used as some kind of daycare or health facility?
Probably just expand the park, just make it a park on the corner.
Yeah, they should put Webster Bank back on this strip. Yeah, because that's my bank, and I live like right around the corner. So,
a meditation and yoga center.
The vote will take place during the November 8th midterm elections. Make sure to stay tuned for the ballot because every vote matters. From the Pulse, this has been Zoe Evans reporting.
It's always important to do your own research before making a big decision, like relocating the library. But Olivia Ransdell now takes a different investigation, the meaning behind all of the pink out games here at Manchester High School.
More than just a trendy color, this bright shade of pink has a deeper meaning: breast cancer awareness. Breast Cancer Awareness Month takes place in October, and many MHS sports teams support the cause by donning pink jerseys during their games. From the bright pink shirts to the matching socks, the girls' soccer team has gone all in on pink out. Oh, yeah! Head coach Patrick Mulligan shares how the significance of pink is not only important for his team, but for him as well.
There's always raising awareness, making sure that women know to go and get their mammograms and all of that sort of stuff. It's all about making sure that the public knows and is aware of what's happening. My mom's a 2-time survivor, so yeah.
Sadly, breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death in women, with approximately 264,000 cases diagnosed each year. These statistics are huge, but each case represents a life. For Maeve Carroll, a player on the girls' soccer team, this cause is deeply personal.
I have family members that have had breast cancer, and I think it's just a way to show support for them. When we have night games, you have the whole support of the student section wearing pink, and we're all just supporting together.
Being such a relevant issue in society today, it makes it that much more important to bring awareness to this problem, and the pink jerseys help accomplish just that.
Even if you aren't out here on this field wearing a pink jersey like this, you can still help. Visit nationalbreastcancer.org to see how you can make a difference in women's health. From The Pulse, this has been Olivia Ramsdell reporting.
We're very happy everyone supports Pink Out, and the students are very passionate about the cause. Students were also very passionate about decorating doors last week during Mentor. MCA students competed on decorating their doors, and Andrew Cody takes the halls to explore this new, spooky tradition.
The MCA Academy is putting an unusual spin on DoorDash for this fall season. This unusual activity was the MCA Academy's way of celebrating this upcoming holiday. Each student was asked at the previous mentor meeting to start brainstorming ideas as how to decorate their door. The students were given 30 minutes to create the best door the following mentor meeting. This is an event where teachers and students can get creative with the theme of a haunted hospital. Students decorated the doors to the best of their ability and got very creative. This event was only for the MCA Academy, which is run by Miss Holder.
I am the assistant principal for the Medical Careers Academy. I think currently my favorite part is the student advisory, because it seems like from the meetings I've been to, it is very much an academy where students are making the choices and students are leading the activities, which I think you'll see with this DoorDash event.
With the upcoming holiday and season, it is good to see festivity within the school environment. Collaboration was key throughout this event. More than just being an activity, this strengthened teamwork within students.
As you can see, this event was spooktacular. From The Pulse, this has been Andrew Cody reporting.
Well, Manchester, those are all the stories we have for you this week. Make sure to follow our Instagram page at MHS_television. Check out our website, mhstelevision.com, and email Mr. Larson at b11elars@mpspride.org with any story ideas. I'm Dennis Flores, and this has been The Pulse.